All right, this is just one more before I go to bed. I promise. Well, I just won't make any more tonight. I can't make any promises to go to bed. Um, but here's just some transparency for you, and maybe somebody can relate to this. Um, During the down spiral in my life, um, my family were was the group of people who disappointed me the most. I'm not angry about it now. I'm simply stating uh, what the thought process was, what the feeling was during that time. Uh, I was very disappointed in them, which to me, disappointment is probably uh, more serious than anger. Uh, it just brought me to a low place at a time when I was already in a bad place. Anyway, I'm not gonna focus on the negative. Um, I'll focus on the positive. So many relationships that I had established, some of them lifelong, some of them just uh, very long, and some not that long, I had to detach myself from. It was extremely difficult because the thing is that something can be normal even though it's uncomfortable. And those people were my normal. There were a lot of times when I was uncomfortable in situations and environments, but they were my normal. I didn't know anything else. Um, detaching myself from them, uh, I went through a period of sadness and disbelief. Um, I went through a gamut of emotions, and at the end of that gamut, at the end of that path of um, extreme emotions, consistent emotions, uh, depressing emotions, I realized that it's mostly up to me. I have to control the emotion, meaning I have to channel it somewhere and do something positive. And I must say that detaching myself from those people were a double-edged sword. It was a double-edged sword. It was bittersweet because um, again, it's strange not having family, air quotes, I'm using the term loosely, around you. However, detaching myself from that situation uh, let me be free to be who I am. It let me be free to be friendly and kind and loving and not feel any anxiety about being that way and be free to be that way. It allowed me to explore my creativity, to express my creativity, uh, to be encouraging and empowering, to be empowered, to be enlightened. I can go on and on and on. Uh, but I realized that there were a lot of dreams inside of me that I hadn't pursued. I put them to the side. They didn't die. I just put them to the side. Um, just getting involved with a bunch of other stuff that didn't mean much in the grand scheme. So um, I'm trying to realize some of those dreams right now. I'm trying to manifest them. I'm trying to get them to materialize. And this is one of the avenues and one of the streams which will help to create that buzz, to help to create that ripple. All it takes is a pebble in a pond, and the reverberation goes on forever. Drop little tidbits like that, just little parallels to life and the things that we go through. But um, like I said, I believe that everybody's great, um, as long as they believe that they're great. I strive for greatness, so I see greatness in people and believe that I am great as well. And I want a bunch of great people to connect, because the biggest advantage that you can have other than knowledge is network. A network, a connection of people who you can depend on, and people who can feed you and you can feed them, people who exchange life and life experiences with you. It's just an incredible thing. Again, I might be late on the bus. You'll find that I can see 50 miles away, but I many times trip over things that are 5 feet away. That's why I have friends to help me out. Um, but like I said, I want to use this platform as a way to set up a network, and just a network of people who have a common goal. And the common goal is enlightenment and freeing, the freeing of minds, because that's my goal. Uh, to free my mind uh, through growth, to reprogram myself from everything that I've been programmed with, to find the truth, and to um, help create some unity and some peace in a time that is flooded with war, and flooded with violence, and flooded with hate. There's no way that that we should be comfortable at any level with the level of catastrophe and disaster that has occurred in recent times. Again, I could go on, but I don't want to dig into a negative ditch. What I do want is for people to really inquire, to ask questions that they are really interested in knowing, and I don't want them to be ashamed at all. Of course, I can't really dictate per se what takes place, or dictate every aspect of what takes place on social media. But I can let you know that, again, my perspective will always be unbiased. I'll always have an open mind. Um, and again, we'll develop whatever structure we need moving forward. But right now, I just want it to be free flowing. I just want people to be real. I just want to be real. And again, I'm going to take a bunch of these in any random time. But of course, they'll be chronological, so at least I think. So you'll be able to track everything appropriately. Um, Today was awesome. Um, it was awesome for me. I feel like I accomplished my daily goal, which is keeping others encouraged, and making sure that the bond of people, the body of people who I'm around and connected to, stay strong, so that we can make forward progress. Then I got the chance to speak to an old friend, which was fantastic. I got more than I bargained for. Uh, so uh, I was already ecstatic coming to the end of the evening, and then only icing on the cake that there was a new episode of The Carmichaels, which I don't know if I should do this without like sponsorship, but that show is absolutely amazing. The Carmichael Show and Blackish. Uh, kind of just can't miss. Um, I love other shows, but those are most recent, most current. So, and if you guys know any shows, well, I've already been over this. So, with that being said, I think I know this is the last one for the evening slash day because I'm going to sleep, but it's already the next day. So, Mamba out.